You are now tuned into Life of the Party World. Why? And we have a very, very special guest. I didn't even think I was going to get this early, but I got blessed. I reached out to the team, and we just had to have a good timing. So blessings. We got the one, the only, Jay Humble.
We outside.
Yeah, that's for me?
So I just got to bless you right quick.
Wait, hold on. What's that?
The humble way.
The humble way.
Okay.
Ooh,
Exclusive. Ain't nobody got these hats now. Okay.
Oh, I'm the first.
You the first.
The one. Ooh, I ain't gonna put it up. I got the curls out right now, so I ain't gonna wear it right now. Well, hey, you see it. You see it. You see it. You wanna put yep. Now, I'm gonna stop it right there, Mill. Yes, sir. Life of the Party Worldwide. Like I said, we got Jay Humble. First of all, thank you for coming.
Man, thank you for the invite.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna get into a few different things, a few different topics. We can go here, we can go there. It's a lot of different things we can do.
For sure,
we can. But I want to start off with the very first thing. Who is Jay Humble?
Who is Jay Humble? Man, Jay Humble wear many hats. You know, CEO, artist, R&B, Afro R&B artist. Man, she put the plays together behind the scenes.
Playmaker.
I was a college hooper.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know,
hooping?
I was hooping.
And now you're singing.
I'm singing my heart out. You hear me?
And I love it.
Yeah, man. We just anything I can get my hands on is blessed. So,
ooh, okay. So let's go ahead and tap into two things. You said artist, songwriter, producer, CEO, entrepreneur, philanthropist, and don't forget you throw beautiful events like what? Hoops and what?
Hoops and fashion.
Hoops and fashion. What hoops and fashion? Now, you hooped where? What'd you hoop at? What'd you do?
I hooped at East Central Community College, and then I transferred and I went to Mississippi College.
Okay, what position?
Point guard and shooting guard.
Oh, you was a guard.
That's why I said I'm a facilitator, man.
Oh, you been throwing assists on the court and in real life.
In real life and on the court, absolutely.
So okay, so we got to get into that then. So you always love basketball.
First love.
So you like the man I got on right now, the Kobe
Man,
Bryant.
when I seen you with that jacket on, I said I gotta have it.
Funny enough, this is for you. I'm giving this. This is 24 of 30 to be exact.
Wow.
It's from a lady called Living with Purpose.
I just got the chills, man.
And that's what I want you. I want you to come on a podcast and feel like family.
I just got the chills on that. Yo.
I was at the very first Hoops and Fashion. You had all the beautiful vendors. It was for the kids, but it was also for the no matter the age.
No, for sure, for the community, man.
For the community. And that's more. We need more of that, especially in Dallas, because my whole goal about this world and this life is to change a generation.
Absolutely.
Yuri, you know what Yuri means?
Talk to me.
Light of God.
I like that.
Right? I'm just a light in a dark place. That's it. Right? That's what you're doing. You brought a community together. Basketball is a big thing all itself.
Oh,
Music is a big thing itself. When you combine them, you do colossal cultural influence. And you do music too.
Mm-hmm.
And you're a TL. And you see where we're going with this? Like, you bring it together, the things that most people don't bring together.
For sure, man.
Right?
I appreciate that.
So when I saw this, it caught me 120. It's free for you.
Hey.
Why? Because I see the vision.
Big blessing.
Big blessings, right?
For
it's
sure.
a gift from me to you.
I appreciate that.
I'm going to connect you with Living with Purpose. This is the brand. And we'll do that off camera and things of that nature. Now, you're an entrepreneur, CEO, songwriter, artist. And what is your genre specifically, in your opinion?
Just making real music.
Straight like that?
But R&B. I'm an R&B. I'm a lover
real
girl.
Music, R&B.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. So, we're going to get into the songs then.
Let's get it.
Right? I see Loving Me Up remix already on the way, or if not already out.
It's already out.
It's already popping.
Mm-hmm.
But you also got Love Me Up that went crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we when we did Loving Me Up, it was crazy because I've always wanted to do Afro R&B, or I put my spin on it and called it Afro R&B, but I always wanted to tap into the Afro.
Because you love the Afro beats.
Yeah, my pops is from Virgin Islands.
What?
Yeah, so it's already in my blood.
It's already going through there. Mm-hmm. Okay, are you born and raised from Dallas?
No, I'm originally from Cali.
California. What part?
San Diego.
Oh, I've been in San Diego. I've been everywhere in California. I play soccer.
Okay. Yeah, you have.
I'm
Absolutely.
well traveled, especially in the soccer realm. I've been overseas to play soccer, and I also did martial arts.
Okay.
So I did martial arts, traveled the world doing that as well. Blessed in that regard. Didn't have the freshest shoes at that point, but I had all the gear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now times have changed.
For sure.
You also have Whiskey on Ice. Mm-hmm. That's another one of your top hits. What is your favorite hit though?
Ooh.
That touched your heart. You say you got chill. What gave you chills when you laid down this track? What was?
I'm gonna have to go with Loving Me Up.
The one that's right now.
Yeah, because it was just like when I got the record. Shout out to Mav Rocks. He's the producer out of Atlanta.
Okay.
When I first got the record, and I already heard like the melodies on it. And I had sent it to my writer, and I said, "Yo, this is the direction I want to go with."
Okay.
I really want to tap into that African market, and so I just loved how my voice sounded on it. So I already knew like it was a go.
It was already.
Yeah, and I said I got to go find the right. If I decide to do a feature, I really want to go get somebody that can mesh and it makes sense on the record. And I went to go get an African. Cheeky Cheesy.
Any shout out to that? Who that is?
Yeah, Cheeky Cheesy.
Yeah, you got to shout out because you had something that meshed well with what you already had going.
Yeah.
You do a remix, it got to make sense. It got to make sense. What's funny is my first interaction with you was your event.
Really?
Right? I've been doing A-list for less than 2 years.
Yeah.
Right? I was always behind the camera.
Okay.
I've always been behind the camera because, I'm sorry, I've always been in front of the camera. Let me say it again. Never behind the camera. This is my first or second year behind the camera.
Okay.
So everything you're seeing now is new, technically. My bag is so much deeper than you think. I just got to get there. I ain't ready for it. We chilling. But what I want to understand one thing for real is you're an R&B star, nominated for the best female R&B in Dallas, Texas, and worldwide, right? How is that feeling to be nominated? Because most people don't even get to that point.
I'm just gonna say God. Shout out to him. I focus on the work.
Okay.
Because that's my safe space. So it's like when you get, recognition, it's a blessing,
Definitely.
and I just thank God that I've been able to be or have the ability with the gifts that he's been, given to me, and I'm able to share it with the world.
You doing an amazing job at the. You got the green suit on. The shoe. They can't even see the shoe, but you got it all on.
Gotta stay fly.
If I'm stepping out, I'm stepping fly. Swag for sure. Even the hats, I love the hat. That's
Appreciate
purple.
it.
My dad's favorite color is purple. So that purple, I might even get it to my dad.
That's royalty, man.
What? Because my dad loves it.
Yeah.
What I want to know is, what was your inspiration?
My inspiration, man. I think for me, I'm gonna say number one, because I was going so hard with the basketball. I feel like the grind really is like the inspiration. I just want to get to the work. It started there. Yeah, and I get a joy being able to like bring and connect people together. It's another inspiration of mine. And so
people.
So to be able to have the gift, and the gift brings people together, music, sports, what we spoke about earlier. And so, I just get inspired, with just the ability of just getting out here and touching the people.
So you like people, actually?
I do. Sometimes. Sometimes. We're going to be real. Sometimes.
You got to.
But I do.
People.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. I like people to a point. we have our times where it's like,
Yeah, no, facts, man.
You know what I'm saying? I understand it. So you like the people, you like the energy, you like to bring. What's funny is you from California, but you're doing big things in Texas. So you got the city, you got the back end of San Diego, right?
Back end in Arkansas, and then Mississippi. Yeah.
What'd you do in Arkansas?
Arkansas, that's where I was raised.
Where part?
Texarkana.
Oh, so that's Texarkana. We call that TK. I got my boy shout out to
TK.
Nike.
Oh yeah, you know what's going on.
I do because my homie he's from there.
Yeah, TK.
I went to UCA.
Okay.
Play soccer there. So I used to go there every summer in North Little Rock. So of course we passed.
So you know where all that.
Yes.
All through that thing.
Yes. So that's a good culture to have too. As far as especially our people.
Right.
A lot of our people out there. It's a little country, but it's fun. My best friend, my best man, and everything of that nature, he grew up there. So that's why I was always there.
Okay.
If I didn't go down there, he came to Texas. Okay. He spent the whole summer.
Got that state line board.
What?
Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah.
What? we got into the inspiration. We know Hoops and Fashion #2 is coming later this year.
Yeah, part 2, baby.
October, right?
October.
I already got it down. You got it in my calendar. I told you I'm doing my research. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And is green the favorite color? Why the green?
Red.
Red is the favorite color. Why?
Red. Due to my brother passing away, he was 15 years old. That was his color that he rocked. But it just so happened to just really like be solidified as far as, you know, red make everything pop.
It does.
And it's good for marketing.
Definitely.
You know, and so I just found it to be very significant, you know, and I rock red. That's my go-to. And black.
Now we go into these colors, I gotta ask you a question. Did you know that a red rose, what is the significance of a red rose?
I mean, for me, love.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Did you know that the different colors have different meanings?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't?
I didn't start buying flowers until I started getting into women.
Oh,
So you gotta keep that in mind.
yeah.
So, when I was young, I was like, they just roses, they just flowers.
I started tapping in with the colors. Man, shout out to Trent.
Okay.
Great videography. He shot "Loving Me Up," a couple of other of my videos, but he was the reason why I started tapping in with the colors because all of them have meaning, and so it makes sense when we're doing music videos. You know, everything symbolized something.
Yes.
And I was like, okay, that's what you call art.
Gotta have it. Gotta be creative, and especially in the space that way, because everybody is so good.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing this and doing that, and so when I saw the green, I thought money.
I mean, of course. You know?
I thought humble.
Yeah.
It's Jay, humble.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So I do, and I said, and not a lot of people can pull off pink and green. My favorite color is orange.
Really?
Right? And most people don't know, like, well, why orange? Because it's the pop. Especially in the summertime, what does it signify?
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna say orange is mine, you know, but I can see why you say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love the color orange. It's always been my staple. That's why I try to put it in almost everything that I do.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you know that's Yuri.
Yeah.
You see the orange somewhere. What I want to know is, how'd you grow up? What did you get to? You say you've been to Arkansas, Missouri, California. Now you're in Dallas, Texas. What is that? How is that for you? Like, I know that's a lot of different cultures.
Yeah. So my pops, Navy.
Okay.
You know, and then my step pops, he's Army.
Okay.
As well. And then of course basketball take you everywhere.
Definitely.
Too. So
Sports.
when I was in high school, I necessarily didn't know if I was gonna go to college because of just different situations that happened while I was in school.
Okay.
But when I met my godfather, he was the reason why I was able to get in college.
Okay.
You know, it always pays to know people and relationships.
What? It's not who.
It's not who you know.
It's not what you know. It's
who you know.
I said that wrong. I messed you up.
No, you good. Right. We good. Right. Shout out to my godfather, Mr. Walton. But I was going to go to the Navy. I wanted to go to the Navy.
So you're going to follow the footsteps?
I was, because I was like, I want to go hoop overseas. I wasn't even thinking about the WNBA or no. I just, off the rip, I wanted to go hoop overseas. Clearly, you know, God had a different path for me, you know, and I thank God for it. But everything that I've been able to go through, experiences, have really just molded me and built me to who Jay Humble is today.
Jay Humble is big.
Yeah.
Jay Humble is big. And I mean, I feel like, I know you ain't where you want to be just yet, but where you are right now.
Man, I'm embracing the journey. I think we got to get away from saying that we're not, like, where we're right, where we supposed to be at, man.
Yes.
And it can only get greater from here.
It's perception.
Yeah, perception.
Because if you had one person, you would still rock out the house.
Oh, facts. Because, I mean, when I thought I wanted to hoop,
Correct.
you know, or I thought that was going to be for me, it wasn't. Yeah. But I went through that for a reason, because also basketball, music go hand in hand when it comes to the business.
Facts.
So if you ain't got work ethic,
you gotta have it. That's the first thing.
You know, and if you ain't grinding and you ain't, it's the same thing. If you ain't shooting in the gym and it come time for the game, it's just like the stage.
You got to practice game speed. That's what I like to say. You have to practice game speed in everything you do. Is how you do one thing is how you do
Facts.
everything. And like you said, it started off in the gym for me. I got my work ethic. I learned my foundation. So in anything else that I do, I'm going to go hard.
Hey, man, shout out to my coach. That man told me, he said, man, little things make big things happen. And I remember we was in that room and all the girls, we was laughing because he gave us this piece of paper and he said everybody in the room had to read the paper.
Okay.
Why not one person?
Okay. Why not?
But he didn't know necessarily what he was teaching us at the moment. Mm-hmm. I didn't realize that till I got to this age. And I said, okay, big things make little things happen.
I'm gonna put it in a visualizer. I'm gonna put it in a visualizer for you. You have to keep in mind, how are stairs made? Piece by piece.
Yeah, you're right. The foundation.
Can't go up a ladder or a stair without the first initial piece.
Mm-hmm.
This is a big piece because usually that's the foundation of the stairs.
Right.
But there's 3 to 4 different pieces
of
one stair. And then there's stuff you have to do after you put the stair together.
Facts.
It's a lot. Without though, you have a team. I know you do. It's hard to do everything by yourself.
Man, you can't. Man, you can't skip the process. It's no skipping.
But you trust the process, I'm sure.
You gotta trust it. Gotta have faith.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, I do.
Ooh. I'm scared of your team. I feel like you got a big team, a good supportive team.
I have I'm not gonna say big. I have the right people.
Okay.
And they're very supportive in what I do. You don't have to have a big team. You just gotta have the right people around you.
You got the right people.
Absolutely.
I'm seeing you. Before we even had this discussion or having this interview or this podcast, I've been seeing you. Especially when I met you at Hoop Fashion. I know who that is. Oh, I'm here. Oh, that's where I'm at right now. Oh, say less.
Yeah.
And since then, that's might be a little over a year ago. It's been nothing but.
You gotta keep going up, man.
And you walking forward. And you walking in purpose, living with purpose, and that's why I want to give you this. Let me ask you this: what's your favorite food?
Favorite food, man. I love my mama tacos and macaroni and cheese.
What kind of meat is that?
It's the ground beef.
Ground beef regular.
Yeah, regular.
Oh, so she about to put a little sauce on.
Actually, just had some 2 days ago.
Oh, you got some more then.
Yeah, got to.
It's a staple in the household for sure. Shout out to mama. Shout out to mama.
For sure.
Is there anything as far as like if you had to come to Dallas or go to California or go to Missouri or go to Arkansas, is there different food spots that you go to or you love to eat?
Tacos.
That's a staple.
Yeah, I love Mexican food. The real Mexican food. Yeah.
Authentic.
Yeah, authentic. Yeah.
Mexican food. Okay. So you like the fish tacos?
No,
like
just give me the regular.
So,
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to like when I came here to Dallas, I was like, bro, like I went to go try the street tacos.
Okay.
And I was disappointed.
Really?
Yeah, because folks was hyping it up. And I'm like, oh.
Fuel City for sure.
Yeah, and I was like, I told my producer / brother Louis G, he said, man, them things is good, bro. I went to go try that. I said, bro, you should never do that again.
And I get it because I cook.
It wasn't no meat.
I get it. I do. And that's because I cook. That's the only reason I understand.
Couldn't even get no cheese. What is a taco with no cheese?
They do that in Fuel City. Fuel City, no calf.
That's where I went. And I would never. I'm sorry, Fuel City, but I'll never come back.
Hey, you're a staple in the city, but I don't even go to Fuel City. I go to a place called City View Tacos.
I might have to try that.
Duncanville.
Okay.
There's a lot of spots now.
I go to the gas station.
That be the ones. That be them holding the wall that you gotta look out for.
That's where I go, y'all. And you get them big old corn asada burritos or your quesadillas. Yep. And they give you worth your money. So go to the gas station, people.
You gotta find them though. That's the only problem. It's not like they be advertising.
Yeah, you're right.
You gotta go. And there's a lot of those. If they had advertisement, it would be like Keith Lee. Keith Lee went there right now.
Oh yeah, it's over with.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's over with.
Right. Shout out to Keith Lee. So let me ask you this. You got the green on. The hair is beautiful. The curls is popping. Baby hair is laid. You smiling. I see you.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind your look?
Oh man, I go and I look at Tiana Taylor, Chris Brown.
Crazy.
I'm gonna put Days Loaf in there. Mm-hmm. Man, I don't want to mess her name up. She rocks her hair like this from time to time.
I know what you're talking about, but I do not know her name.
It's gonna irk me. And I'm supposed to know her name.
Drop it below.
Okay, but yes. I got a few inspirations, and I just love Tupac. Yeah, I love Tupac. That's because he real, man.
I got it on here. I know that.
My inspiration comes, with the combination of those people and Jay Humble. Put my little
you are the inspiration yourself.
Yeah,
for sure. Should be. Noted. So let's go. I guess we got to kind of go deep dive in those. Why Tiana Taylor?
Tiana Taylor, man, she's inspiration because of just how hard she go. You know, and everybody goes through adversity, you know, and you know, we see it on the internet. But because of through all the adversity, she's still pushing. She's an icon, man.
Icon, acting, CEO. Same thing as Jay Humble. Dang near. Songwriter, artist, producer, actress. Right? And she go crazy. So Tiana, you love her because of her work ethic and what she do.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna say work ethic for Tiana Taylor. Why Chris Brown?
Man, that man is talented. it's no like you can't even put it in words, bro. Like
you can't.
He's talented.
So we're gonna go work hard, work ethic. We're gonna go Chris Brown, just a talented. Then why Jay Humble?
Why Jay Humble? Man, because she just stay true to herself.
Stay true.
Yeah, she's her.
I said it, she's her.
She's her.
Right? And with the vocals, with the acting, with the entrepreneur, with the mind, and with the vision. And don't forget her foundation is work ethic. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that. I like that.
I thought you was going to hit me with Tupac. I was ready for that one.
I got it. No, I'm about to go right.
Okay, I'm beating you to the punch.
Right? So now we I ain't going to say we in those are the now, but you have to get inspiration from the greats.
Got to.
From Missy Elliott to boom. But yours, Big, I like Biggie, no offense. But yours is Tupac. Why Tupac?
So it's just two words. Real recognize real. Yeah.
You giving game. And Tupac for me, especially just his mannerisms, how he moved. No matter, he was uniquely him.
He walk in a room like it just spoke for itself. You don't even have to say a word. Yeah, nah.
You know, and you get a lot of that when you walk in this room. It's the same feeling. Mm-hmm. When you believe in that happens.
I don't believe in talking.
You don't need it.
Nah,
it's not need. It is
action.
We doing motivational speaking,
right?
But other than that, I mean, you're light. You can see the aura over you. I know you see it. Wow, you don't gotta see, but we see it, right? When you walk into a room, there's a testament of light and glow and things in your aura. I like to say. They're going to feel it.
For sure.
You keep doing things the right way. The Tupac, the Tiana Taylor, to the Chris Brown, to the Jay Humble way. It's only the one way we can address you. But you have to believe that first.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
It's a lifestyle, man.
They humble the lifestyle. You see the brand?
Yeah, you see
the humble way. You know what I mean?
You know.
It's purple. Yeah, that means the royalty. Then we got the big H because you got to have an H with it because the humble. I can't even see the hat all the way, but I didn't even get a chance to really peep the hat, but that was nice. I like that. And it fit my head. I got a big head. But that's not the point. We got about 5 minutes left, right? But the reason I said it because I want to go into intermission. But it's a segment I like to do when you talk your shut your mouth. With the players and pimps, how they conversations, right?
Okay.
Now, what I want you to do, let me get the cameras right here. Mm-hmm. You can either talk about what's coming up next, what's going through your mind, how you feeling today. Just talk your
So today, I'm feeling blessed. Mm-hmm. Today, we got a performance at the rooftop downtown.
Downtown? Okay.
At 1801 House. Okay. So we downtown today. Tomorrow, I got an interview.
Another one.
Man, we on the Texas run. Okay. Texas takeover right now. Mm-hmm. Golly. May 10th. Performing, performing Fort Worth at the golly, help me. We performing at the Autumn
Theater.
Haltom. Okay, y'all make sure y'all cut that.
You good?
Okay, May the 10th. We performing at the Haltom Theater. Okay. Yeah, live. You know, in Fort Worth. You know,
you got a couple different performances. Who them glasses?
Who them glasses? Jay Humble. Man, everybody love these glasses.
They big.
You know, hey, I love it. But I'm fashion from head to toe. You dig what I'm talking about?
Trademark them glasses.
Mm-hmm. Got to. You know, somebody literally just told me that last week.
Why not?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Confirmation.
There you go.
Let's see. I got okay, y'all make sure y'all cut this. But okay, now I'm finna partnerships. Live. I got a lot of partnerships on the way, y'all. Shout out to Sweet Beat. Okay. I got one more, but I'm not gonna really speak on it yet until you know everything in. But
tap into our Instagram so you know what's going on.
So you know what's going on. Mm-hmm. Of course, Hoops and Fashion is coming back around.
October.
Yeah, we got TV and film coming. You know. Yeah, we do a little bit, but I really love to be behind the scenes.
Oh, so you director?
Yeah. You know, I like the production side of things, and a whole album.
Okay.
Sophomore album's on the way.
So your first album was already out. How long has it been out?
For about, I want to say 2-3 years now.
So 2 years you've been perfecting that craft.
Yeah.
So this second I'm about to go crazy.
I was about to go dumb.
Ooh, do you dance?
Yeah, a little bit. I hit a little 1-2.
Little 2 step. Yeah. Okay. Well, I dance, so you need a little backup.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm playing.
We're gonna have to start that challenge then with Loving Me Up. You pop your thing. Pop your.
I got you.
Yeah.
I promise you. I'm one of the best dancers in the city. I just don't be doing it no more.
Okay.
Because when I did it, it wasn't cool. Apparently. Because I did it, but I have a cousin named Icebreaker Winston.
Okay.
And then dude that came to your Hoops and Fashion and played in it with the locks, do the boogie, real cold at it.
Legion.
Yeah.
What up?
Him and my cousin are close.
It's so crazy how everything coming, man.
Everybody,
you don't know who. Everybody connected.
I came in there like, I know. I was like, yeah, that's your cousin. Oh, I'm like, oh, now we good. We great.
Shout out to Legion, man. He did my choreography for Whiskey on Ice.
Oh, I gotta go look at it now.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
He's right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go into a brief intermission real quick, and you're gonna get to see what's going on in the intermission. But I'm gonna give you a little breather.
Okay.
We're gonna come back and do about 5-10 minutes. But after that, you know what it is.
All right, for sure.
Life of the party worldwide. We will be right back. All right, you gotta pick a side, because I know you don't got Apple Music, and I know for a fact you don't got Spotify. So with that being said, 97.9 The Beat, shout out to DJ Wire, K104, Hollywood, Vay. Which one you going with? You got the OG, OG on top of OG. Which one you going? Which side you going to, red or blue? Let me know below. We are now back after a brief intermission. And I want to say thank you. If you stayed this long, appreciate you, because I know it's about a 30-minute episode. So we're back here with Jay Humble again. And what's Sweet Beat? What's
Sweet Beat?
What's that?
Man, it's a vodka that I just came into partnership with, man. And
is it right there?
Yeah.
What's that about?
Got I'm talking about, it's a beautiful bottle, y'all. You see it. Got the keys.
Ooh.
It fit right in with me, and it's red. You see it.
You said something about it being gluten.
Yeah, it's gluten free.
Gluten free.
Yeah, what you say? 40%.
Alcohol.
It's gonna get you right.
Off, yeah. Don't drink too much now. Don't drink too much. You know why? Cause I don't drink, but I heard what it do to you. It's smooth. I'm pretty sure it's smooth.
No, yeah, man. I didn't became a little biased. Just a little bit, y'all.
Okay,
but nah, that it's good. Put some juice on that thing, some lemonade to be exact. And yeah, you in there.
All natural one.
Yes.
Lemonade too?
I'm gonna say strawberry.
I'm gonna
say strawberry.
So put the strawberry lemonade with a little bit of Sweet Beat.
Yeah.
And you having a good time.
And then if you want to put it on, in the freezer to make it a little chill. Oh my God. You added her.
After I mix it?
Yeah.
All right, strawberry lemonade, Minute Maid, with a little bit of Sweet Beat, half and half. I'm gonna put it in the freezer. When we put it in the freezer, good luck.
Now one of these good old days, I'm working on the Humble Island drink. So I want it to be Sweet Beat with some cranberry juice and some pineapple.
So you get the sweet tangy.
Yeah, it's gonna get you right.
And clean out.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
J Humble Island drink. Shh, don't tell nobody.
Yeah,
Okay. So let me ask you. These. I want to go a little, not like a speed question here, but more so like a quick questions. Right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna say short to the point, talk your stuff as much as you need to. But let's do this. So we did the inspiration, we did why you did this, why you did that, but we in 2025. Let's go back to 2020. Pandemic.
It was.
How was that for you?
Man, I really felt like the pandemic was pretty dope in a way. Like, even though, we wanted to be outside, I still was able, that's how I was able to get my album done.
You had time.
Yeah, it was nothing but time. So I took that as like, man, it was just like, okay, it was a true blessing.
Because you had to put a pause. And you got to focus.
And shout out to the production team, because Louis was like, we can't come in the studio, y'all. And I'm like, well, how we going? Man, and shout out to Cliff. Like, we was getting on that phone every time we, chance that we got, that we was available, working around each other's schedule. We was getting on that phone and we was writing.
When the time you couldn't even be next to each other. You got it done.
There's no excuse of why you can't get no work in, man.
So 2020 showed you that you could do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
No matter the obstacle.
Yeah.
And you did it. Because now you're on season, you're album 2.
Album 2, sorry.
Cool Fashion 2. Sweet Beat sponsorship. Ooh. Hey, no, I'm playing. But with that being said, is there anything in this world that you regret? I ain't gonna say regret. I ain't gonna say. I mean, we don't regret nothing. But what I will say is there anything in your life that you wish you could have done over?
I think for me, maybe taking heed and not giving like certain situations too much time when you see the red flags. Mm-hmm. You like, oh my God, no, that situation or that person, they can change. Mm-hmm. I think for me, that now that I'm wiser, that would be the only thing. But at the same time, to be wise or become wiser, you have to be put in those scenarios to learn.
Okay, so you wish you can go back and just do a couple different things in different timings and give less energy to things that didn't need time.
There you go.
Okay, I like that. Okay. What's your favorite dessert? We're gonna go different spots. I'm trying to tell you.
Charlie, Patty LaBelle, baby, where you at? That sweet potato pie.
So you in Thanksgiving going crazy.
Man, say especially now that she has the small ones. Oh. You know, the portion one, I don't know. And you pop that thing in the microwave?
Good.
I'm going to say 10 seconds.
Gone.
Man, sorry.
Okay.
I didn't have to chill out because Patty get me in trouble, man.
It's okay if you're working out.
Yeah.
You got to have a little reward every now and then. I ain't going to say every day.
Right.
Once a week.
Right.
Fine. Even maybe twice, because the midnight snack do be midnight snacking, and that counts as one day because it's at 12 on the cusp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I will do, and what I want you to understand is I support you. And in your eyes, who are your top 5 supporters right now? I know, no offense to everybody else that you don't say.
Why would he do that?
I got to.
Man, I'm going to say... Man, shout out to 2902.
2902.
And, and I'm just going to give like a brief.
That's fine.
It's so crazy how you don't know a person or you know a person in a short span of time, but it's like you've been knowing them forever because they because they make it known that I got your back. Okay. So shout out to 2902.
Understood.
Of course, my family.
Family number 2 for sure.
Family. And I'm going to say this. I felt like at first it took some time for them to be like, oh, she's doing this for real.
Yes.
But now, and I get it. You got to show before people really like, okay.
It's not necessarily sad, but I get it. Because a lot of us, especially the generation now, and even the generation of past, are show me.
Yeah, and I don't even take offense to it no more.
Not at all.
Because we act that way in some cases, So shout out to my family. And shout out to my best friend, Jazz.
It's Jazz. Okay.
She is, man, we are 10 plus in, man.
10 years plus in?
Yeah, 10 years.
We would only get 2 months of friends.
No, man, loyalty.
Years.
Loyalty is, I'm real big on loyalty, and she's the definition of that.
Shout out to Jazz.
How many people is that?
That's 3.
It's 3.
I know it's a compass of people in those 2 and 1.
Right.
But let's go to 4.
Okay, 4. I'm going to say. I'm gonna say Louis G. That is my producer.
Okay.
And we are 10
locked
plus.
In. Y'all locked 10 plus years too.
Yes.
So you got 2 people that's 10 plus years in your life besides the family, besides 2902. Okay. Who is Louis G? Besides the producer, I'm pretty sure he do amongst other things. But who is Louis G?
He's the man behind all the beats that y'all hear, man.
Ooh, he the mastermind behind it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We started back in 2018.
2018.
And so like we've been rocking ever since.
Locked.
Jeez,
you got okay. You got one more. Come on now, one more.
Oh, this is tough.
I know.
I'm going to say Akeem.
Okay.
When y'all watch this, do not. Okay, he only gave me 5.
I can't give a 30. Because 30 will be here all day.
Because I want to say Cliff, but Cliff, you know what it is. So Akeem, I'm gonna say him because when I posted Hoops and Fashion,
okay,
me and Akeem's history is so unique. Me and that man met at working at FedEx 3 years ago, and I didn't have a clue what he did.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have a clue of what I did.
Okay.
We didn't know that we had mutual people.
None of that.
None of that.
Just a conversation sparked all of
Just
it.
conversation. We was throwing boxes.
What you were doing? Loading?
Loading. We was loading overnight.
You were playing Tetris.
Yeah,
Telling me,
yeah.
I hated that job. I did that job too.
Man, say, I'm so glad King we not there no more, big dog.
Passed it.
But the unique thing about it, I remember in passing, he said, once we knew who we were, each other was, and we had our conversation, he said, we're not going to be here too much longer. And next thing I know, he was out of there. I was there still probably for like a few more months.
Okay.
But then he hit me up. Like I said, we hadn't talked probably like in a year.
Okay.
He hit me up and he was like, yo, what's up with the hoops and fashion?
What we doing?
What we doing? Like, he said, that's a brilliant idea.
Okay.
And he's the mastermind behind like the marketing.
Everything.
Yeah, shout out to Akeem.
And
He, like, we locked. Like, that's my dog, man.
Locked. So it was Akeem at the Hoops and Fashion one?
Yes.
What do you have on?
He had the black and white.
It was tall, black.
Clean braids. Yes.
Ooh, they cold with it too. The braid had the braids to the back for smiling hella hard. And it was about 6'2".
Yeah.
So he's tall, dude.
Yeah.
I knew who he talking about. I remember I hadn't had a proper introduction to him, but now I know.
Yeah.
So when I see him again.
You need to. Hey, he got his hands on a lot of stuff too.
I can see it. Because you speak a lot highly of it.
Yeah.
Let's get back to Sweet Beat real quick.
Come on.
So Sweet Beat, what made you tasted it before or after?
So I met Sweet Beat. We was actually at an event during the summertime.
Okay.
You know, that's when everybody outside. So I had got invited.
Right around the corner.
Right. We there, man. I got invited to a pool party.
Okay.
And of course, I was in there networking.
Okay.
I came past him because everybody was like, "Come take a shot," and I was like, "Nah." I was like, "Nah, I'm good." But then I was like, I seen the bottle. I was like, "Well, let me try it." And then when I tried it, I said, "Oh." I said, "You got a card?"
He said, "Yeah."
And he was like, "You got a card?" I was like, "Yeah." And then he looked at my card. He said, "Oh, you an artist?" And then rest is history. Here we are.
Now it's on the table. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Hoops and Fashion October. Living It Up, or what? I'm saying it wrong. What is it again?
What?
The remix that just came out.
Oh, Loving Me Up?
What's that again?
Say Loving Me Up.
Yeah, I got you. I knew I was going to get you eventually. Got us singing. Living Me Up, the remix is out. The first one has already been out. The other one is out right now. So make sure y'all go tune in.
Tap in, baby.
Listen. I need
97.9, shout out to them.
DJ Wire, my boy.
Yeah.
So I know what it is. In Jazzy Jazz, Richie Fontaine.
We in rotation, baby.
I was just with him for Black on the Block.
Okay. How did that go?
You gonna see the footage.
Okay.
I got footage on the way for that.
Okay.
And everybody been asking because I just did Foodie Land. I just released that on YouTube.
Bad.
So that's before this video.
Okay.
So we done. I want you. I know you got performances today, interviews today. You got so much to do today. This is Life of the Party Worldwide with Jay.
Life of the Party.
And I want to say thank you again for coming.
For sure. Thank you.
You just told me you got a busy day. You came to see me. So I appreciate it. And shout out to A-List Photography. For sure. That's my dog. I thank you very much. And thank you for all the people that support Jay Humble. If you support
facts.
Jay Humble, if you support Jay Humble, you should subscribe and like. That's the first thing. That's free. All you need is an email. But if you like what you see, let's get on another episode. So if you need to be on another episode, I need you to below say another episode of Jay Humble is needed because she's her the humble way. I know you see the hat, Sweet Beat. I know you see the drink. You see it. So when you see it, don't bring it nothing else. But all right, now we out of here, man. I want to say thank you again, and we out of here. 3, 2, 1. Peace. Thank you. If you like this episode of Life of the Party Worldwide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Khalid Hill, aka Yuri, and we out. Peace.